Fears of a global trade war are growing now that Donald Trump is moving forward with tariffs against China. Tyler Orton with business in Vancouver is joining us now. And Tyler, we are seeing markets in Asia and in Europe tanking this morning. What's the latest?
Well, and it's interesting because markets in North America just opened, and as you were explaining to viewers just now, they are creeping upwards, but it's only because they took such large hits at the close of the markets yesterday. The Dow Jones, for example, it fell an entire 700 points before the close of markets, following news that we could have Donald Trump had just signed an executive memo to implement tariffs of as much as $60 billion US on Chinese imports. Asian markets, major Asian markets overnight, they fell between 2.5% and 4.5%, which is very significant here. And while Canada, it's not included with any of the tariffs being proposed by either the United States or China, we should care very much because this signals a potential slowdown in global trade. And as such, that would slow down the Canadian economy. So we still need to take a look at what's going on here. There's nothing that's been finalized at this point. So there's still going to be a 30-day consultation period within the United States after China presents its own list of potential tariffs. So keep an eye on this, but market volatility is very, very much on the rise today.
Yeah, definitely. All right. And closer to home, lots of reaction in BC to Premier John Horgan announcing tax incentives for the LNG industry. And Tyler, we talked about this just recently, you saying, hey, this deal not quite dead yet. And you're right.
Well, and they are introducing this big laundry list of these incentives because they want LNG Canada to go through with this final investment decision for this $40 billion plant in Kitimat. It would be the largest industrial investment in BC history. So we do have businesses, say the Business Council of British Columbia, they're making the case that it'll put more jurisdictions across the globe on the road to cleaner energy since LNG has lower emissions. They're also making a big case that there's going to be substantial investments and job prospects for the BC economy. We also have the Surrey Board of Trade and the Greater Vancouver Board of Trade echoing these sentiments with regards to both the environmental issues as well as the economic issues. And I think it's very notable that all these business groups are trying to highlight the environmental impact here because, of course, there's getting a lot of pushback from environmental groups about the exact number of emissions that will be produced. John Horgan and Andrew Weaver, they're actually going on different data sets with regards to their particular claims over this entire project. So that's why we have a lot of these business groups trying to highlight the potential favorable environmental impacts going forward.
Tyler Orton with business in Vancouver joining us this morning. Tyler, thanks very much.
Thank you.